Be right back, guys. Sorry about that. I had to grab some good shots here. Oh, I don't know if I can. Yeah, I fell off the edge. No, not really though. Oh, I can switch the camera. There we go. Now you can kind of see me. Hey, Shiloh, and hey, Lisa, and whoever else might be there. I don't know if anybody else has said something. Nope, not yet. Shiloh says, hey, dry and wind sweep, not how I usually picture Washington. Looking forward to the breaking news. Aren't you, though? Yeah, this is Eastern Washington, which is, I'm about 34 miles from Ellensburg, for those who know anything about Eastern Washington. And this is very common for Eastern Washington. It's the West that so many people are well aware of. And Jeff says, love the place. I do too. That's why I dropped in over here. Because I had a feeling that all of you would like this a lot too. And I know you're not going to see my ugly face, but that's okay, because there's a beautiful background right here, which is way nicer than I could ever look myself. So, yeah. There's a much grandiose landscape of the place right there. And there's also another spot I want to show you as well. Lisa says, I missed the beginning. Where are you? I'm in Eastern Washington, about 34 miles away from Ellensburg. And I'm a traveling van. Says howdy, hello. And yeah. So I'm going to switch the camera over again if you guys don't mind. And basically, you're going to have a much better quality view from the rear camera anyway, since it's 16 megapixels instead of 5, I think. So let me go ahead and climb up over here. I'm trying not to shake too badly. There's actually a walking trail, but I decided to take the shortcut. And I hope the wind isn't too bad. I'm kind of surprised that I have service out here. So I'm taking advantage of it. Oh, Shiloh asks what body of water this is. And to be honest with you, I don't remember, to save my life. If you would have asked me about 3 or 4 years ago, I could have told you. I'll have to let you guys know later on. So I apologize for not being prepared with that information, but you just wait. You're going to love this. I might have to get my camcorder out because it has a 55x optical zoom. But look at that. And I'm a traveling van. Asks, can you swim in that? Well, if I was much of a swimmer, which I'm not, although I'm quite an excellent swimmer, I just don't like doing it, then yes. But I don't feel like making that much effort to swim in that. And John Devers says, jump in, dude. Not gonna happen. And then Jeff mentioned I should get a something to resolve the mic issue and for the wind. And I apologize for the wind, but this was just kind of on the fly. I noticed I had service out here, and I know I didn't do a live stream yesterday, so I thought I'd just pop in and kind of make up for that. So I apologize for any wind issues. I don't know how bad it is because I obviously don't hear it. Yeah, and then anyway, Margaret says hi, and hey Margaret. She's asking how I'm doing. I'm actually doing fairly well, believe it or not. Let me, and then Catherine says, not that bad, the wind. I've heard worse. Okay. Yeah, you guys will just have to kind of bear with me, and I'm sorry about that. I'm going to have a much better video of all this, probably just by itself, because it's so worthy of it. Let me switch the camera over. So, do I look like somebody who's driven almost 2,900 miles in 2.5 days? Because I did. No, I'm actually doing pretty good, so, believe it or not. I don't really feel tired, probably because I'm used to being a workaholic anyway. Oh yeah, this is a slightly better spot. Ooh, that I'll probably take some video from. Not much better, but just a little bit. I'll switch it over again once I read the comments a little bit. Lisa says, yep. Then Jeff says, that place looks to me like a mix between Arizona and New Mexico. And you might be right. I've surprisingly... Wait, have I gone to Arizona before? I don't think I have. If I have, I don't remember. But I know I have not been to New Mexico, so you might be right. I'll take your word for it. Even if you weren't kidding, Lisa, I wouldn't take offense to it, because obviously I did drive almost 3,000 miles in 2.5 days. Less than 2.5 days, actually. Yeah, it's quite a beauty. And standing from over here, well, obviously you can see that there's a couple of observation spots. I need to stop flipping you people off. Sorry about that. Right over there, and also right there. There's also a bridge that goes across this particular portion of, I believe this is just a lake. This might even be Moses Lake, but I could be wrong. It does move. I'm so ignorant. And Shadow asks, but how do you smell? To be honest with you, as I always am, I don't want to smell me, so I'm not going to answer that question. At least not to your satisfaction. And then Jeff says, "I love that kind of that kind of terrain. To me, that is discovery for weeks. It is, and actually, if the water was a little bit more shallow, I would almost be willing to bet money that right about down to, I'm trying to get the right about down to there. No, I think the water's deeper than that. Probably about at least halfway point. I'd almost be willing to bet money that if water wasn't there, that you'd be able to see where back in Noah's day, the flood waters that burst open from right here would actually have a nice clean line going all the way across, because that's just how that kind of stuff forms. I'd almost put money on it. Look at the Grand Canyon sometime, you'll see it. Anyway, enough of that. I'd cannonball my big butt all up in it, is what I'm a traveling van says. And Carrie says, I just joined in. Is this the Dallas? This is Eastern Washington, Carrie. And hello, Janine, for just popping in. I believe it's Moses Lake, but don't quote me. I'll update all of you at some point when I am not busy editing every other video that I've made on this amazing 2,900 mile trip one way. That's one way. But yeah, I just wanted to show this to you because it's one of my favorite stops whenever I come drive through I-90 going either, well, realistically going eastbound, since I'm on the western side of Washington most of the time. Yes, and then Margaret says, Washington seems like a beautiful state. It is. And the great thing is that, well, a couple of things. Well, for one thing, no, I'm not going to talk about that. Not. Because YouTube almost cut off my monetization on one of my videos because of it. So I'm not going to do it. And I'm not mad at them for it. I'm just trying to follow all the rules and their little regulations. So it's their business. I will follow it. But two things that if you like the scenery of Washington, you'll notice that Eastern Washington and Western Washington, for those who are not familiar with Washington, are completely different. Like, completely. And the other thing is, if you don't like the weather, just wait about 15 minutes and it just might change. So, aside from that, I'm going to take a few more pictures. You're silly, I meant Dells, is what Carrie says. I don't even know what that, I don't know what that means. Unless the Dells, like the location, I don't know. I just know that it's 34 miles away from Ellensburg. And yeah. Della. Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe I'm just an airhead. Well, I already know that I'm an airhead. But yeah, I'm gonna take some more pictures with my handy dandy A6000, and then I'm gonna finish my way back into town so that way I can be nice and pretty for work on Monday and relax a little bit and do a little bit. Well, I've got some more stuff I have to do for one of the nonprofits that I'm associated with, so I'll be doing some of that too, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to get back today. Let's see. And then John Denver says, looks cool, man, living the life. Yep, smell like it too. Let's see. Carrie says, I have been there a few times on our way to Oregon. Oh, okay. Well, then clearly I'm the ignorant one who doesn't know what you're talking about. And that's fine. I'll admit to that. Nana says, yay, I made it this time. Yes, you did. Hey, Nana. Glad to have you as part of the stream. And then Janice says, you must be tired, all right, Garrett. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Actually, I'm really not that tired. I just look tired. I know I look tired, but I'm not. Let's see. Jeff says, look for arrowhead and such while you're walking. I haven't found one yet. I haven't specifically been looking for one, but I know that if I found one, or if there was one, I would have seen it. My eyes pay attention to those kind of little details, usually. But anyway, just wanted to give you a quick update. Let you guys know that for the most part, I made it back. Mostly. I'm still about 2 hours away, but that's nothing compared to 46. Anyway, thanks all for watching. Take care. Love others as you love yourself. And I'll see you next time.